Namaste. Welcome. I am Antoni and this is Yoga for Life. Today we're going to be working on senior yoga for the upper body, and you don't need anything except for a mat. Let's go ahead and get started. So come to stand on your mat, nice and tall. Bring your feet straight. They might want to go out like that. Lift your toes and spread them. My feet are about as wide as my hips. My knees are soft. My shoulders are over my hips and down, and my ears are back. I'm lifting up through the crown, not the chin. Closing your eyes or gazing softly down at the floor. On the inhale, start to lift your arms. I want you to try to keep them straight and try not to lift your shoulders. Just stop where you feel stuck. And then on the exhale, go ahead and bring your arms slowly back down to your side. Inhale through the nose, this time lifting your arms. Exhale through your nose, lowering your arms. If that doesn't work, you can use pursed lips, inhaling through the nose. Maybe lifting your chin and your chest. Exhaling through the nose or pursed lips. That helps slow the breath down. And let's do that again. Inhaling, lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhaling, lowering down to your side. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and come to the top of our mat and find mountain pose again. Feet straight, toes lifted. Shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Lift shoulders down, lifting up through the crown. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils or pursed lips and lift your arms, keeping them straight, not lifting the shoulders. And then when we exhale, we're going to fold, but we're not going to fold with that back. We're going to fold with the hips and the knees, keeping the back straight, resting on your thighs. Let everything hang here and release. Take a big breath. And then walking your hands up your shins so your back is even straighter. You're going to place your hands on the mat or the back of the chair and step back to an upside down V. And start to push your hands forward so your hips go back. And start to bend your knees so your hips go up. Take a few breaths here. Pull your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. As I push my hands forward, my hips release back. One more breath. Then slowly come down to all fours. This is called tabletop. Bring wrists under shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes. On the inhale, arch your back into cow. On the exhale, round your back into cat. I want you to feel this primarily in the low back. Let's do 3 more with the breath. Feel this in the low back, arching and rounding. Moving with the breath, 1 more. Come back in the center. And now we're going to walk our knees back slightly, but not our shoulders. Our shoulders stay over the wrists. So you're in kind of a knee plank or push-up. And then we're going to drop the chest so our shoulder blades come together. And then we're going to spread apart the shoulder blades, lifting the upper back to the ceiling. So it's like cat-cow for the shoulders. Again, take an inhale. On the exhale, drop so that your shoulder blades come together. Inhale, push away so that your shoulder blades spread apart. Let's do 3 more. My arms are staying relatively straight. My shoulders are staying over my wrists. And I'm moving with my breath. And then I'm going to walk my knees back in under my hips, tuck my toes, lift up into downward dog, and walk it in. And again, we're just going to hang here. We want to bend our knees so our back is relatively straight. Let your head release. If you have high blood pressure or glaucoma, always keep your head slightly lifted above your heart. And then we're going to start to walk our hands up our shins till we can really straighten that back and come up with a straight back, never a rounded back. We're going to come into cobra. So we're gonna bring our arms out to the side, like in a W, and we're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades together as we lift the chest, lift the chin. Take a breath, and then gently release it, tucking down. And again, if this is starting to go numb, tingly, or painful in any way, just lighten up on it and release. Let's do 4 more. Shoulder blades squeezing. It's like you're squeezing a quarter between them. The breath is slow and deep. And then release. And again, lifting the chin as well. And release. We slow the breath down, again, by breathing only with the nose or with pursed lips. And making sure we exhale completely each time. That's the key. Release. 2 more. And release. And 1 more. And let's go back into our mountain pose at the top of the mat. Take your time, every part of the body. Inhale, lift the arms without the shoulders, without bending the arms. Lift the chin. Exhale, bent knees. Straight back, release. Even straightening the back even more. To step back to downward dog. We're going to take 3 slow breaths here. I'm going to give you some cues here. The first one is just spread your fingers and push your hands forward. Bend your knees to bring your hips back and up. Pull your shoulders down your back. Keep breathing. Release your heels downward. They don't have to touch. And pull your belly button in and up. Come back down to tabletop. Bird dog. Right arm forward, left leg back. And take a big breath. And switch sides. Left arm, right leg. The whole key here is to not lift the hip. Keep it even with the opposite hip. Very important to work the back muscles. Reach your arm forward, 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 and switch sides. Taking a slow breath for each one. Really reaching your arm forward. Again, if you're getting numb or tingly or pain in the joint, switch sides. You're going to just back off a little bit. Slow breaths. Let's continue. 3 more on each side. Reach forward. Switch sides. The hand that you're standing on, essentially, you're pushing away the mat, strengthening that arm, protecting the shoulder joint. And switch sides. Again, push away with that standing hand. Reach forward with the other. And again. And come out of bird dog. And we're going to side bend to the right. Bring shoulder to hips as you exhale. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. If your wrists are hurting, come on your fists. Do 2 more on each side. Feel the side bend in the waist. Moving with the breath through nostrils or pursed lips. Back into downward dog. We're going to do 3-legged dog. So you're just going to lift your right leg. You can keep the knee bent or straight. Open the hip. Take a breath. And switch sides. We're doing as close as we can to a handstand. Back into the center. Lock it in. Straighten your back. Come all the way up. Come into a big cobra, heart opener. Back bend. Push the hips forward and release. And gently twist it out. All right. We're going to go into our warrior 2 today. So we're going to bring legs wide. We're going to turn our left foot to the corner of the mat or the front of the mat and bend the knee. The important thing is the knee stays over the middle toes. So if that means you need to turn your toes in slightly, do so. That's important. The back foot, we're not sinking in. We're coming to the outer edge of it. And then see how I'm leaning forward? We want to fix that. We want to bring shoulders over hips. Open up into the center. We're going to bring arms out with the palms up And then I want you to not only pull your shoulders down, I want you to pull your shoulder blades down into your back pocket. Look at something that's not moving and take 3 slow breaths through nostrils or pursed lips. Keep hugging shoulder blades into your back pocket. If you're going numb or tingly or joint pain, back off just a little bit. And then we're going to act like we're holding a beach ball overhead and side bend for 3 breaths. In side angle warrior, keep the knee bent. We're not leaning forward. We're not leaning down. We're facing forward. Holding the beach ball. Strengthening the arms. Slow breath. Come back in the center. Switch sides. Right foot turns out, knee bends. Back foot edge. Shoulders over hips, open up. This time we're going to bring our arms into a Y or a V. Pull the shoulder blades down. Point your thumbs back as far as you can, slightly pulling them behind you for 3 breaths. Looking at whatever drishti or focal point you want to. If your arms are toast, you can simply do namaste. Otherwise, hold that beach ball overhead and side bend. Don't forward bend for 3 breaths. Look at whatever focal point drishti you'd like. And coming back into the center. We're going to turn our toes out and we're going to sit down like we're sitting on a horse. This is horse pose or goddess pose. I like the name horse pose because you can picture yourself sitting on a horse. The important thing is your knees don't go out. Push them out. Don't lean forward, but just sit down without leaning forward. And we're going to do eagle arm. So we're going to take our left arm, bring it to our right shoulder. And then our left arm is going to come underneath to our left shoulder. Sorry, that was the right shoulder. And then we're going to pull the shoulders down and see if we can lift the elbows as we sit for 3 breaths. And then we're going to come back up. Take an inhale, arms overhead, palms together as you exhale to your heart. Gently press your hands together from fingertips to the bottom of your hands, thumbs resting on breastbone. Take a big deep breath. All right, we're going to sit back into that horse pose. All right, and we're going to do a different arm position now. We're going to bring palms together in namaste, and then we're going to bring elbows together and bring the elbows as tall as your shoulders, so like this. 3 breaths. Sit in that chair deeply. Don't let your knees sink in. And slowly release. Come into a big heart opener. Turn your feet straight. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips with a straight back. And then see where your hands land with straight legs. Start to straighten your legs. Maybe they land on your shins and you're just going to hold this for 3 breaths. Maybe they come to the floor or some blocks. But keep the back straight. Bring the weight in the heels. And 3 breaths. As you do this, I want you to pull in your pelvic floor muscles like you're holding in urine. And then I'm going to bend my knees to walk my hands up and come out. Shake it off. Let's go ahead and flow down to the floor. So let me straighten my mat, got a little crooked. Inhale, lifting arms, lifting chest, lifting chin. Exhale, folding at hips with a straight back. Straightening your back, step back to downward dog. Take a big cleansing breath. Come down to tabletop. We're going to work the arms and the core at the same time. And what I want you to do is come all the way to the top of your mat, bringing your fingertips to the very top, shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. You're going to tuck your toes under. And then I want you to lift your knees slightly, not too high. Take 3 breaths, pushing the mat away, Working the core, you're slightly rounded here in the back. And release the toes, arch the back, look up. And let's do it again, tuck the toes. Slightly lift the knees, they're hovering. Push away with your hands. 3 breaths. Back is slightly rounding. And release slowly. Toenails to the mat, come into a nice cow, arching the back, lifting chin, lifting chest. 1 more. And back into that cow. Why did we come to the top of the mat? Because now we're going to lift the knees slightly, and we're going to walk back to the back of the mat, and then we're going to rock forward, walk forward, and then we're going to walk back, and then we're going to walk forward. And one more time, guys, you got this. Woo! Come on to fists to give your wrist a break if you'd like. Do some cat-cow. And we're going to come into puppy pose. Puppy pose is much safer than child's pose. So what I want you to do is walk your knees back. Keep your hips over your knees. You're not going to sit down on your heels. That's not good for your low back. It's called child's pose. Very not good for seniors, so don't do it. We're going to keep our hips up. And we're going to start to walk our hands forward and feel the stretch in your shoulders. You can kind of bow. If this doesn't feel good, you could even come down to forearms. But we want to feel the stretch in the shoulders for 3 breaths. And release. We're going to sit up. I'm going to turn around just for a moment so you can see my back. And I'll be mirroring you now. So instead of, this is my right arm, but it'll be your left hand if you're wanting to mirror me. And bring this hand just like you're stretching your upper back. And then take your other hand, point your palm back, start to bend the elbow, placing your hand on your low back. And then take a big inhale. As you exhale, creep your hands towards each other. Inhale, release. Exhale, creep your hands towards each other. Inhale, release. 1 more. Hold that. Take 3 breaths. And release. Now you know what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and turn around so you can see what it looks like. Opposite. So I'm switching sides now. So this is my left arm. It's going to scratch my upper back. I don't want you to bring your head forward or your shoulder forward. Even try to keep your elbow back. I'm going to take my right arm out, palm back, place it on my low back. This is a shoulder that I'm doing through some therapy with right now, so I'm not going to go real intense. First, it's going to start in my low back. I'm going to take a big inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to creep them towards each other. The bottom hand goes up the back. The top hand goes down the back. Inhale, release. Exhale, creep them up. Exhale, release. 1 more. This is called cow face, by the way. And hold that for 3. 2. 1 more. And release. Woo! Well, let's come onto our backs. We're almost done. We're going to come into bridge. So bring your arms out with the palms up. We don't want to press into the shoulders. Feet come towards each other, heels towards the glutes. Inhale, squeeze your glutes to lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do that 5 more times. Squeezing the glutes to lift, pressing into the heels, slowly releasing. And again. And again. This is our last one. Keep your chin straight, not coming up. And we're going to hold this, squeezing your inner thighs, pressing into the heels, squeezing your butt cheeks, Lifting as high as you can. 2 more breaths. Bridge pose. Don't let those knees come open. 1 more breath. And release. Bring your right foot into figure 4 pigeon. Keep your left foot on the floor. We're going to take our right hand or fist and we're going to build a firm wall. And then we're going to take our right knee and push it into the hand. The hand resists it for 3 slow breaths. In and out of nostrils or pursed lips. My right foot's relaxed. If you have a bad knee, flex that right foot. Otherwise, relax it. Push against that hand. Keep holding it. Maybe you already did 3 breaths. I'm counting. Keep holding and just keep breathing. And switch sides. Same thing. Foot's flexed if you have a bad knee. You're really pushing against your hand. You're coming to your edge. The hand is resisting. And you're breathing. I'm counting. Come to your edge. All right, release. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out for cobbler pose. Interlace your fingers, bring palms towards ceiling. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Exhale, release. Let's take some closed eye breaths. First of all, just let your breath go back to normal. That's called first of all. And I want you to notice the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Just feel it, don't force it. Then feel the breath coming in and out of the chest. You'll feel the chest rising and falling. And then the ribs. Imagine your ribs are expanding out when you breathe in and contracting in when you breathe out. You're just breathing normal now. You're just feeling. And then come into the belly. Without force, just feel the sensation of the breath filling and emptying the belly. You can pause the video here and continue to rest in Shavasana. Or next inhale, bring your arms towards the ceiling, interlacing fingers, nice stretch overhead. Straighten your legs, and then you're holding in your knees, rocking it out. Roll to your side and sit up. Namaste. Thank you and have a wonderful day. And if you'd like, you can go straight to my next video, which is lower body.